Okay, start.
Good evening, class. I
Good
hope
evening, madam.
I hope all of you are doing good. Welcome to our today's session. I want us to look at the early warning signs of a disaster as per an organization. So, uh, who can tell us what comes into our mind or his mind when they hear of uh, signs of a disaster? Who can tell us
I
some
can
of
try.
them? Yes, Sophia.
Yeah, when we say we have a disaster in an organization, we mean maybe the
Yes,
production of that organization is low.
yes,
In terms of also finance, their
yeah.
finances decreases. Yeah.
Thank you for that contribution. For sure, that is one of the early signs of a disaster. So let us now go into some of the early warning signs of a disaster, and some of these are one of them is financial distress. Here, this is when you suddenly notice uh, sustained financial challenges, for instance, increasing debt or significant budgetary shortfalls. Um, there is also operational issues when there is persistent problems with day-to-day operation, which include supply chain disruptions, production delays, or quality control issues. Employee morale. This is noticeable when there is decline in employee morale, increased absenteeism, or a rise in staff turnover can indicate some internal issues. There is communication breakdown. Here, we can say poor communication between different departments or levels of organization leads to misunderstanding and inefficiencies. Market changes. Also, shift in markets such as increased competition or changing consumer preferences can impact the organizational viability. Supplier or partner problems. Here, issues with key suppliers or partners, such as delivery delays or financial instability, can disrupt the supply chain. Uh, second but not the last point, there is also customer complaints. As such, in customer complaints or decline customer satisfaction, scores more indicate underlying problems as well. There is also leadership dysfunction. Here, signs of ineffective leadership, lack of strategic direction, or poor decision making can contribute to organizational crisis. Um, After looking at some of the signs, now let us look at the prevalence of disasters. Here, we can say prevalence of disasters can vary significantly depending on the type of disaster, geographical location, and other factors. Some disasters occur more frequently in certain regions, while others may be less common. Here are a few examples of this. Sophia, kindly read for us some of the factors that contribute to their occurrence.
Sorry. One of it is geographical factors, which may include earthquakes, uh, regions along tectonic plate boundaries, such as Pacific Ring of Fire, are more prone to earthquakes. There's hurricanes or typhoons, and cyclones, uh, where we have in coastal areas, in tropical regions, and more susceptible to these storms. We also have climatic conditions, uh, that is floods, areas with heavy rains, rapid snowmelt, or, or prone to storm are at high risk of flooding. We also have environmental degradation. We also have we also have human activity, sorry, where we have industrial accidents, areas with high concentration of industrial facilities or chemical plants may be more susceptible to industrial accidents. We also have environmental degradation, whereby we have deforestation, which involves destruction of a large scale uh, of a forest. We also have soil erosion, which is improper land use practices and can lead to increased soil erosion. We also have health-related factors, and these may include pandemics and epidemics. And a perfect example of pandemics is COVID-19. So this is global interconnectedness. Sorry, is still on pandemics. Yeah, so this global interconnectedness and factors such as population density can contribute to the spread of infectious diseases. Uh-huh. And we also have socioeconomic vulnerability, where we have complex emergencies. Uh, Under that, we have areas experiencing political instability, armed conflicts, or economic challenges are more prone to complex emergencies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, Sophia, for that contribution. Uh, uh, we can say this prevalence of disasters can change over time due to natural and human-induced factors, and efforts in disaster preparedness, mitigation, and response can influence the impact of disasters on communities. So that is it for today's session. Um, Thank you for your time. And before I end the class, next week we will be having an online cut, and I will urge all of you to read through the notes that I've been sharing, and I will also share some with your class rep so that she will share with the rest of you. So thank you for your time and have a good evening.
Good evening too. Thank you.